Hi guys, what we're going to do is we're going to look at eighth notes, and this is from Wolf Marshall Basics 1, and this is on page 19. Now if you look at it on page 19, we have a single eighth note, and a single eighth note, by the way, looks like, move this over a bit, looks like a quarter note with a flag on it. Okay, you know, a quarter note is a half note filled in, so an eighth note is looks like that. A single one looks like that with a flag on it. When you divide an eighth note in half, you get two eighth notes to one quarter note. So there are eight eighth notes in a measure of 4/4 time. The flag is replaced by a beam, and when you have two or more notes, so you'll have that beam. If you look on page 19, figure 10, you will see a bar of eighth notes, and there's 8 of them in there, and with a beam across in groups of 4. Now, how we count eighth notes is we count them like this. We count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you want to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So what you want to do is practice that. Just go 1. You want to internalize a rhythm, and the best way to internalize a rhythm is actually by just, maybe tapping your guitar. So you're going to 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you might want to stop the video and do that for a bit, for a minute or two. Next thing is we want to play the big thick E string, this guy here, all downstrokes. And we're just going to play like we tap 1 and 2, but now we're just do all downstrokes with my pick. And I'm just going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, again, just on the big thick E string. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now the next thing is, and that is figure 13 on page 20. Okay, the tapping is figure 12 on page 20, and the just playing on the big thick E string is figure 13 on page 20. Next thing is we're going to do an E5 power chord, and how we play that. If some of my younger students can't do the 3-note one, so just play 2-note power chords. So we're going to play E5 for a bar in 8 notes, and we're going to count 1. Now this is figure 14 on page 20, so we're going to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we're going to go to A5, and we're going to play that as well. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. By the way, if you don't know how to make an E5, A5, and you're just on the net trying to get some insight on how to play some of these things, I advise you to buy the book by Wolf Marshall. It's just easier to follow along. We're playing a 3-note power chord, so my first finger is barring across the A and the D string on the 2nd fret. Keep it close to the fret. And we're playing these 3 strings. A5 is this guy, and this guy. I'm barring across. Okay. If you can't do the bar, just 2 notes. All you have to do is play the 2 notes. It's fine. The D5 is your first finger will be on the 2nd fret on the G string, and 3rd finger will be on the 3rd fret on the B string. Okay. So and then you're going to play these 3 notes for the D5. It's a little bit tougher. Again, if you can't play that, you're having troubles. Some of my younger students have troubles with that. It's not a huge thing. It'd be nice to do, but yeah, you'll get it eventually. So let's go back, and we're going to play E5 in 8 notes. So we're going to do a bar of E5 in 8 notes, a bar of A5 in 8 notes, a bar of D5 in 8 notes, a bar of A5, back to bar of A5 in 8 notes, and then E5 for a whole note. So we're going to go, starting on the E5. 1, I'm counted in, 1, 2, 3, go. Then E5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then A5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then D5. We're going to go D5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and back to A5, 1 and 2 for a whole note. Again, E5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then A5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and D5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, A5, and 2 and 3 and 4, and then E5. Again, 2, 3, go, E5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and A5, 1, 2 and 3 and 4, and D5, and 2 and 3 and 4, and A5, and 2 and 3 and 4, and then E5 for a whole note. So that was figure 14 on page 20. You want to practice that for, I would, anywhere from a minute to 10 minutes, okay? Each one of those. Practice tapping for about 2 minutes. Give yourself a minute break. Practice playing eighth notes on the big thick E string for about 2 minutes. Give yourself a minute break. And then I would practice playing figure 14 for anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. If you have 5 minutes, give yourself a minute break. If you have 10 minutes, give yourself 2-minute break. And that's the best way to learn, is small time frames. Anyways, I hope that helps, and any questions, just make it on, do a comment on the comment box. Take care. Bye.